good morning. I am in the car because I've dropped my motorbike off at my studio where an amazing guy called Craig, another Craig, fellow Craig, from he owns a company called All Your Biker, is giving my bike a clean ceramic coating and all the treatment, ACF 50 and all the stuff. I usually get it done twice a year, so get it done now because we're coming towards spring, and then I usually get it done around October, November, going into the winter. And it's something that's really worth doing. It's probably how my bike's managed to live as long as it has, because it lives outside all the time. But the problem with that is, as you can tell, I'm in the car, and the motorway is absolutely horrific. The traffic coming out of Paisley was horrific, and I couldn't be bothered with it. This is why I don't commute by car. I cannot be bothered with this. 11 miles of queues and stationary traffic. Anyway, bike was bogging, so I'm going to go back at lunchtime, swap over, drop the car off, get the bike, take it back into work for the rest of the day, and I'll do a wee video around the bike showing you the work that's been done there, because every time Craig does it, it looks as if it's just come out of the showroom. It's incredible work. He's quite a guy, so I'll come back to you shortly and I'll let you see the bike.
There you go, folks, just come to pick up the bike and it's absolutely spotless, immaculate. The ACF 50 coming off the cans, look at that. Even painted the centre stand, side stand, looking brilliant. This is the man here. Thanks very much, Craig. Right, and Craig will be coming on the podcast soon. We've just had a wee discussion about that, and he'll be telling everybody about his business, what he does, and you could maybe get him involved. So anyway, I must go. I'll catch you later again. Alright, so there you go, that's Craig Fallow, All Your Biker. You can see the van there. What a guy, does an amazing job now. He's been working on this bike since 8 o'clock this morning. 8 o'clock, 5 hours. But I'm going to pick up lunch now because I'm starving. So yeah, absolutely delighted. Bike always comes out looking amazing. It always does the centre stand and the side stand. They get stripped, they get sanded and painted. They look good. He's done a wee bit on the rear shaft drive arm. A wee bit of surface corrosion, which you can get. I mean, the bike's 9 years old, so it's to be expected. And ceramic coating, ACF 50 treatment. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And it's things like that that keep this bike ticking over, because if I didn't do that, the fact that the bike lives outside constantly, don't get me wrong, it's got a cover over it, but it's still living outside. It's still going through 3-4 months of winter with minus temperatures, and then it's going in the salt, and then it's sitting there, and it's not great. But I don't have the luxury of a garage, unfortunately. There's not a lot I can do about that. Brakes are a bit mince, just because they've been washed. So yeah, happy days. I'm going to go get some grub. I'll come back on and I'll give you a few updates, because there's a few things I want to tell you. And I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye bye. Welcome back. I didn't actually get anything to eat, disappointingly, because there was a massive wait at the cafe which I normally go to, which is Brancanero in Paisley. I meet my family there regularly for coffees, but see, when you sometimes go at lunchtime to get some food, oh my goodness, you just stand there forever. Before you even get a chance, she says, oh, there's a bit of a wait, so I am starving. But I need to get back to work. I've got some cocoa noodles in work. That's going to have to be my lunch for today. My entire food for today. A tub of curry cocoa noodles, but never mind. No, but I really wanted to come on because I wanted to just address a few things. Recently, there has been more ugliness in my life, and as you can imagine, it comes and goes, but I'm just sick and tired. I'm at the end of my tether with all the crap that I've been getting, and it's all the same people. It's just just people that don't have the capacity to understand. It's difficult. Anyway, I've been getting, I don't know, extremely stressed, angry, anxious, just raging with the world, raging with these people, because I want to get closure. I want to get them face to face and sort it out, but I can't, because that's just silly. But anyway, I've decided that I'm being too hard on myself, trying to justify my existence, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to forgive these people, because ultimately they can't help it. They really can't. They don't know any better. That's sad, but it's the truth. They just don't know any better, and they're not willing to stop for a second and give me a thought what I had to deal with, what I've went through. Nothing like that at all has entered any of their minds. Very one-track minded people, and as I said, they can't help it. So do you know what? I'm just going to live my life and be happy. And there's no doubt I'll get other comments and stuff, but I don't care. I really don't. My love for Sarah is unquestionable. And I'm sorry to be arrogant or ignorant or whatever, but I don't need to prove that to anybody. I don't. So I'm not going to any longer. I went through hell, and I still, even this day, have difficult times. Still happens. And these people that judge me are just, unfortunately, don't have the capacity to know any better, and that's okay. I can't blame people for lacking in certain moral fibre or principles or intelligence or anything. Can't blame people for that. So I have to forgive them and let it go. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I wanted to come on and say. I was actually going to make a sit-down video about it, but I thought I can't get my bike cleaned today. Let's talk about it briefly while I'm on the bike, since it is riding through grief, and I may as well ride through grief. And yeah, disappointing, isn't it, when people think they have the right to judge the way they do, when they're utterly clueless in every possible respect. It's really, really sad that there are people with such ignorance exists on the planet, and they do. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way it is. So, you know, I'm with Charlotte now. I loved Sarah to bits. She was my life. I spent 5 years dealing with her illness. Well, I mean, she was ill for years before she was diagnosed, so yeah, looking after her. I gave her absolutely everything, every ounce of my soul, looking after her, right until the end. I lay there next to her when she was gasping for breath, when just before she died, my own mother and sister cleaned her up. I don't want to get into details, but it was traumatic. But where was anybody else there? No. So yeah, it's just, I'm sorry, but fuck a lot of you that judge me. I've got nothing else to say to you. I have been in a fight for survival. I have found, through God knows how I managed it, but to come across someone I knew from years ago, well before Sarah existed in my life, and she's come back into my life, and it's lovely, it's wonderful, and I am going to embrace it, and I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to be happy and thankful every day for this opportunity to have it again. Why are we sitting in the outside lane at 55 mile an hour? Oh, stop getting angry, Craig, stop it. Sorry, bad riding there, bad riding. So yeah, and I'm going to embrace the legacy and the life I had with Sarah, even though, you know, most of her family have practically destroyed that. Again, they can't help it, they don't know any better. It's probably half them or some of them that's doing all the dislikes in the channel. I don't care. Go for it. Dislike it as much as you want. I'm not going anywhere. And to those of you that supported me, you're absolutely fucking amazing. You really are. It's nice to know that people out there have compassion, that understand that grief's a very individual thing. So there you go, that's all I've got to say today, and I'm delighted with my bike. Craig from All Your Biker has made an astoundingly good job as usual. The bike looks fabulous. I'm very happy with it, so thank you, Craig. And as I said earlier on when I was doing a wee quick walk around, I'm going to get Craig on to talk, and then he can tell you about his business, what it involves, and you know, see if it's any use to some of you.